What is up, guys? Pup T from Life, Liberty, and the Homestead. And today we're in the woods. We're starting to thin it out. So that's what we're doing. Who knows what other adventure we'll get into. Maybe we'll be back in the tree house. Maybe we'll just be cutting a bunch of small trees down. Who knows? But before we begin, like always, go ahead and follow Baby Lulu's head. Give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down, give me some wild comments. Y'all look crazy. And let's get this video started. Woo! Eli, I'm your father. Alright, so what I'm doing is, if I see a plant has begun to sprout, then I'll put a little hole right there, and the rest of it I'm putting down dried leaves, dried pine needles, stuff like that. Some of it is moist based off of getting it from out in the woods. So it should make a great, rich, nutrient filled area for these crops to go ahead and flourish. So even if it's the wrong thing to do in somebody's opinion, right now I think it's the right thing to do, just because our soil is mainly like sand and clay and stuff like that. So kind of the more nutrients I can get on it, the better it is going to be for the plants and better for upcoming seasons. So heading back to the woods now to get me a couple more bucket loads, and we'll go from there, baby. So it's supposed to rain today, which I thought I felt a sprinkle just a minute ago, but it was supposed to be storming since 3 o'clock, and nothing. 3 o'clock this morning, that is. So I got to get the zero turn mower out. I need to charge the battery and then see where the day goes from there. If it doesn't rain, probably gonna cut some more trees down, thin out the woods and stuff like that. What I've been doing the past a couple days or whatever. And then another one of my sons is on the way. He'll be here later this evening, so that's gonna be fun. He's gonna stay with me and the twins for, I don't know, a few weeks, maybe a month, 2 months, I don't know. However long he wants to stay, I guess. So I gotta get the Kubota out to drag this mower. So sounds like a fun time to me. So, cut all this down. And now I'm just loading it up on the Kubota BX130, baby. And then putting it down to the range. See, even when one project gets put on hold, you can still work on it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm taking all these trees that I just cut down, and I'm putting them on the which will be the backstop basically of the range. So I got plenty of trees here that I've cut down, and I'm thinking on another side I might cut down some trees. Of course not today, but that's just something I'm thinking about, just to open it up. I think there's so much algae in this pond because it's not getting sunlight, but at the same time I do have some big trees. Like if you look at this pine tree, I think it was like, you know, 3 or 4 pine trees that ended up forming together. I mean, that thing is huge, but maybe pine trees get that big. I don't know. I'm no treeologist, so. But let me get to stacking this stuff up, and then we'll take it over to the range. Let's head to the range, baby. So we're back out at the garden, putting a lot of this decomposing pine needles into the garden. I'm aware that pine needles can give extra nitrogen and all this stuff, but to tell you the truth, with this garden where it's located at, it's very, very sandy and clay. So as far as nutrients go, I don't think it's healthy in nutrients as much as, you know, you'd like a garden to be. So we're gonna set the, I mean, all this stuff has been sitting on the ground for years, just not compacted in a little area like a compost, you know, to where it breaks down and creates dirt, which we'll be doing in a later video. But right now we're just taking all that stuff that we have currently and putting it out here on the garden. So here we go. So let me show you the pond and what I've cleared out. Of course, we're gonna go through here. I'll have to go back through once we get all the trees down to the range. Come back through here. There'll probably be some small trees that I've just missed that I'll go through here, but I'll show you the pond so far. So all this has been opened up along that side, even down into this area over here. So, and that's what I'm saying, like I might have to come back through here once we get all this stuff out and then kind of mess with it. Looks like a previous occupants of the property, I don't know what, if they were trying to build like a little tree wall or just get those out of the way, I don't know, but I've opened this up quite a bit so that really this area over here is going to be freedom of movement for, you know, animals that come up in here, want to get water and stuff like that. And I know the water doesn't look that great, but you know. So we're going to thin that area out just like what I've been doing further into the property. That way the larger trees again have the capabilities to grow and, you know, don't have to fight stuff like that with the smaller trees. And then over here has been tons of pine needles, and this is where we're getting it. I mean, it's years and years of pine needles decomposing and stuff like that. That's what we're starting to put onto the garden now. Again, this is the area that had tons and tons of little small pine trees that cut down, and these are the pine needles that we're putting over there on the garden. So I'll show you that here in just a second. So here's the garden. Pine needles on there, but you know, got it started. Little bit of cover for it. Add some nutrients. So that's what it looks like. So it's supposed to rain for the next week or so. So probably won't see too many videos getting out into the woods or into the garden, whatever. Might be a couple from the pole barn. We'll see how that goes, because my skylight also lets in the rain. So, but that's gonna be it for this video, guys. As always, one last time, follow Baby Lulu's head. Give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down, give me some wild comments. Y'all are crazy. I love you. We love you. And we'll see you on the next video.